Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Josh here from VoodooAstronomy, and I'm making this video tonight to showcase something very interesting that I caught while observing the moon tonight, which is the night of May 5th of 2012, the night of the supermoon of 2012. Now, first off, this is footage that has been placed on my computer, and I've hooked up my computer to a video monitor that I'm shooting with a camera. So I do apologize if the quality is not outstanding, or that the picture is off center a little bit, or not level, or what have you. It won't really make much of a difference when we put this footage full screen and you're just looking at the moon. It's not going to really matter. But basically, to give you a little background before we get started with these clips, is that I was doing the supermoon video for the channel, which you guys will see shortly, a little bit later after this, because I want this to be the main video up for a while. While observing through the telescope, I kept noticing some weird anomalies, these things that seem to be shooting across the surface of the moon, casting a shadow, and I didn't know what they were, and I didn't know if I was making it up, so I decided to shoot the moon for a few minutes with my camera through the telescope to see if I could capture some of these anomalies, and in fact I did. I caught 4 of them, very easily spotted and recognizable, and what I've done is I've clipped them out of the footage, and I want to show you. Now, first things first, okay, this big black dot that you see here on top of the moon is not the anomaly I'm speaking about. That's actually just an effect of shooting through a wide-angled lens. It's actually a reflection of some of the optics in the mirror. There's nothing that I can really do about that, but this is not the anomaly. This is not what I want you to focus on. I'll definitely point out what I'd like you to focus on. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to close this. I'm actually going to play this, okay, at normal speed. And what I want you to do for this first one is I will put this full screen. I want you to watch about the middle here to the bottom. You will see some sort of object or shadow that shoots across the moon from here down to here, okay? And I want you to watch, okay? So here we go. We're going to start and watch that area. Okay, did you see it? Alright, so unfortunately you have to keep getting out of full screen view to view this. I'm going to mute the computer. But again, if you watch very closely, it's going to be from here, the center of the moon, down to the right hand side. There's going to be something that shoots across the moon. So here we go again. There it went. So it went from about right here over this way. So I'm going to play it one more time in full speed, and then we're going to slow it down so that you guys can see it a little bit better. Alright? So again, watch right in here. Bam, there it went. Some type of shadow, and this is the next clip, which I don't want to show yet. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm actually going to slow down the video here of this first clip by about, I'm going to slow it to half speed, okay? I'm going to slow this down to 0.5 speed. And I want you, again, we're going to watch it again, and I want you to watch that area in slower motion and see if you can see the object here that's going to shoot across. There it went, right there, alright? So again, one more time in half speed, then we're going to slow it to 1/4 speed so that you can really see it. It's weird. It keeps getting hung up there, it seems like, and I don't know. It's quite weird. Right when it shoots across. There you go. Saw it? There it goes. It actually kind of hiccups and freeze frames right there for you to see it. Alright, so we're going to slow it down to 0.25 speed. Alright, so you can hopefully see this. I really hope that you can see this on the camera. And we're going to do 0.5 speed 0.25 for a couple times, and we'll move to the next clip. So definitely be sure to watch the area that we're talking about here. Right here, you'll see something move across. There it goes. And again, for some reason it gets hooked up and kind of freeze frames, which I don't really want it to do, but maybe it'll give you a better look at it when it kind of freezes. So again, it's going to be right here. What's going on? It's not playing. Oh, don't tell me this is going to freeze up now. Weird. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Alright, it's going to come across. Watch. See if we can get it. There it is. Right there. It's frozen for some reason. It's actually freeze framed. Okay, so this is being weird. I don't know why it keeps freezing and doing these weird things. This is a weird computer. I apologize. See, look at this. It's all freezing up and stuff. So anyway, okay, so that's basically the first one that I can't even do anything. This whole thing is frozen up on me. I don't know what's going on. Stupid thing. I don't know what's wrong with it. Whatever, I don't even care. Alright, so let's move to the next clip. This damn thing. Excuse my language. I apologize for this, guys. I don't know what's wrong with it. I had everything nice and set up to show you guys, and now it wants to be annoying. You see this? It's freezing. And I don't know what's wrong. All I know is that it won't play. Now it's playing. Very strange. Alright, anyway, if this will work, this is the second type anomaly that I caught. Now this one was actually a little bit fainter, and it moves from the top down to the side. It kind of traces the bottom a little bit and then leaves. Alright, so we're going to look at that now. If we can, hopefully. This is in regular speed. No, it's not. This is in very choppiness. We're just gonna go ahead and delete that first part. It's kind of, it looks like it's screwing us up, maybe. The whole thing is just screwed up. I don't know what to do. Look at this, my whole computer. This thing is such a piece of crap, man. See, look at this. See how the video is running so choppy? I don't know what to do about this. This is really annoying. See if it'll work.
I'm just not getting any more.
No, this is being really kind of stupid. But anyway, so with this one, we're looking in this area. Okay, you saw it right there. It went. Now it seems to be working for some reason. Alright, so again, we're going to watch it again. Watch the top of the moon here. Okay, it's going to go... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to play it full screen. Okay, it's going to come from right here. It's going to come down the moon to the side here. Come down a little bit, almost vertical drop, and then leave. Very strange motion. Okay, maybe not. It doesn't really come down, but did you see it there? It definitely comes down, and there's definitely something moving there. Now, one more time in regular speed. There it went. Now you might say, Okay, well, could this potentially be a bug? Well, first of all, it's definitely not a bug in front of the camera because the camera was placed squarely against the eyepiece of the telescope, okay? So there couldn't be any bugs in front of the camera. Now, as far as a bug flying in front of the optics of the telescope causing this effect, that wouldn't happen, okay? If a bug were to fly in front of the telescope, this is zoomed in very far, you wouldn't even notice the bug. The bug wouldn't even be visible going across the moon if it flew across, okay? More evidence for the fact that it's not a bug is if you watch the motion of these objects, especially this one, you'll see that the shadow actually follows the moon, especially when it gets to the edge here. You can kind of see it you can kind of see how it's 3D and how the shadow actually fades on the side here. If it was a bug, it would just come down straight, cut straight across, and exit the other side. But in here, the shadow shows some depth. So again, one more time in real motion, and then I'll slow this one down for you to half speed and then quarter speed. So let's look. Okay, there it went, and you can see when it hits over here, it actually kind of traces out the moon, so to speak, and it definitely does not look like, in my opinion, a bug. And I don't think a bug would even be visible if it were to fly in front. So again, we'll slow it to half speed. Take a look full screen here. You'll see it come down right there, right down the top there, top right hand side. One more time, or maybe a couple more times. There it goes.
Get any more.
Okay. So, very interesting. Let's slow it to 0.25, and you might say, well, what do you think it is? And if you want my answer, tonight was actually a meteor shower as well. And so what I think you're seeing is you're seeing meteors from the meteor shower that we're in right now actually crossing in front of the moon, casting a shadow, either casting a shadow on the moon or being silhouetted against the moon. I think that's what you're actually seeing here, which is very, very cool if that's the case. So this is a fourth speed here that we're going to watch, so we should see it move very slowly here down the top right hand side. There it goes. See that shadow moving? And then as you can see, it kind of curls following the shape of the moon, following the curvature of the moon to the other side. So again, quarter speed. Down it goes. And goes out. It looks like very strange motion for this one. So that was the second one that I caught. Okay, we'll delete that one. Now this is the third one. The third one is the last two were extremely large. It looked like, and this one, the third one, is very good. I think this one comes down across the bottom left-hand side of the moon. And we'll play this one in full speed to start.
Get any more.
There it goes. You saw that? Now that was very noticeable down here on the underside of the moon. So a couple more times in normal speed.
Get any more.
Boom, there it goes.
Give it to.
Okay. One more time in full speed, and then we'll slow it down.
Any more.
Watch down here. Bam, there it goes, right across. Okay, so we'll slow this guy down to half speed. Okay, so this is half speed. There it goes. And again, you'll notice that as it comes in and hits the bottom, again it seems to follow the curvature of the moon as it disappears. It's not just a straight cutting line with no variation cutting straight across like a bug would be. It comes down and actually at the bottom follows the curve of the moon out of range, as if casting a shadow. Okay, so again, in half speed. There it is. Comes down and disappears. So we're going to slow it to 0.25. Sorry. 0.25. Again. In a quarter speed now. There it goes. Very large, very noticeable. Okay. Very interesting footage, I think. Bottom left. There it is. There it goes. Comes in, comes down this way, and leaves. So that was a very large and noticeable one. Now the final one is the one that of all, I would have to say, if any of them kind of look like a bug, it would be this guy, okay? Because this one is extremely large and cuts across the entire moon. It starts at the top right, and it's going to come all the way down through to the bottom left. It cuts across the whole moon. It's very large. So let's go ahead and take a look. And it doesn't seem to look like the others. Boom, you see that one? That was a...
Give it till 6:30.
This is just going to auto repeat.
Give it till
Okay?
6:30.
You see that?
Give it till 6:30.
Very large, but it seems to start here. You see that? It doesn't seem to start at the top. It starts in the middle.
There was one. Give it till 6:30. There was one. Give it till 6:30. There was one.
I'm trying to mute my computer, but it doesn't want to be quiet.
There was one.
There, okay. So,
give it till 6:30.
No, it doesn't want to be quiet. I don't know how to... The computer's muted, so... It's quite funny that... all the volumes are off, yet there's still volume playing. I don't see how that's possible, but anyway. Again, this computer, who knows? Just have to deal with the volume, I guess. I'm sorry, but...
Give it till 6:30. There was one.
Okay, so that's me talking in the background of the video, but you can see it very clearly coming across, and it seems to start in the middle. It doesn't seem to start at the edge, at least in full speed. See that? Very strange. Now, if any of them, I think that this one kind of looks like a bug. Okay? So what we're really going to see is when we slow this thing down, and I'm glad that this is just auto replaying. So let's go ahead and slow it down again. I'm sorry, that's way too far down. To start, let's do a half speed to start. Okay, and you'll see it. There it is. Now as we look, again, comes down. I'm going to watch it again as it exits and see if it follows the curve of the moon again. It seems to. Okay, so this one is interesting. This particular thing shooting across the moon. Let's go ahead and put it in. Let's go ahead and put it in 0.25 here. And with this one, since I think this is the most interesting of them all, I'm probably going to put it down to 0.125. Very slow. As you can see, there it is. It comes across the moon and exits the other side. Again, we'll watch it, see where it starts. See, it seems to start before the edge, which is odd, and to me says that this is not a bug, because if it was a bug flying across, it would start at the edge and fly across the whole thing. There's no real way for a bug to start casting a shadow here and not back here if it's flying across. Very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna actually put this down to 0.125. Show it a couple times in super slow-mo, and then I will leave you, but I certainly wanted to share this with you guys and saw what other people think. I want your opinions. What do you think about this? Now keep in mind, I shouldn't have to say this, but I will anyway. I in no way, okay, tampered with this footage. This is in no way edited, or the only editing I did was to cut out the clips of the video. This is about a 6-minute video in full, the original. If you guys request it, I can, in fact, upload the entire original file that I took these clips from, if you'd like to see that, just to guarantee that that I did not do anything to this footage. I wouldn't even know how to do anything to this footage if I tried, and I have no desire to do anything, to fake anything. This was just something that I saw, and again, I'm not in any way saying that these are aliens or a UFO. I'm saying that I believe these to be meteors actually crossing in front of the sun, of the moon, as we go through this meteor cloud and had this meteor shower, which I thought was really quite awesome. That's the only explanation that I have. So what do you guys think? Do you think these are meteors? Do you guys think that I've captured a UFO of some sort, casting shadows on the moon? I'd really like to hear everyone's opinion as to what they think that I've got here on footage, because I'm certainly very interested, very intrigued by this, and I'm glad I was able to share it with you guys. So as you can see, it keeps going across in slow-mo. Please leave feedback, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys again with more astronomy footage. So thanks guys for watching. One last time before we end it. And there it goes. Very interesting. Alright, see you guys later.